Hello and welcome to another beautiful HRAI event. So here we have beautiful panels, mentors, coaches, spiritual gurus. We are going to talk about a very important topic called emotional health and wellness. Emotional health is influenced by environmental factors, relationships, physical health, self-awareness, and stress. On this particular topic, since we have beautiful panels, they're going to talk about it. I will start with Manisha. Whatever perspective you have, please share, Manisha.
Thank you, Richa. When we talk about emotional wellness, we need to understand we have been considering about keeping ourselves healthy, but we have avoided the mental and emotional part from a long time. Recently, we are realizing that emotional and mental health is equally important as physical health has been. Now, being into spiritual health and spiritual wellness, I would also add one thing that if you are not handling yourself emotionally, your physical health will also get affected. It's been proved that 90% of diseases are psychosomatic. That means it is created outside your body. And when we talk about emotional wellness, we need to understand what is emotional health or wellness or EQ. Do we know what we feel when we are emotionally down? Do we know why we are feeling that? And if we see the corporate culture, it's very clear that emotions are to be kept aside. You have to put a mask of being positive. You have to put a mask to be always pleasant. But if you are not well inside, if you're not feeling well inside, that mask will degrade your health, your performance, your productivity. So emotional health is, I think, one of the major pillars of the 360-degree holistic health. And it's a very beautiful topic that the corporate people, HR people are now keeping the focus on. And I'm very happy to be here. And let's see what other panels are sharing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Manisha. Sakshi, can we have your view also? Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, definitely. So I was listening to Manisha and she almost covered everything when she spoke about emotional wellness. So yeah, emotional wellness is crucial for our life. It's we have our choices to respond to different situations, and how we respond to our life would lead to the ultimate level of happiness and satisfaction. So your emotional wellness is crucial for the overall 360 degree of your life's various segments. So yes, definitely we should talk about it, and I'm really looking forward to discussing the various aspects of emotional well-being so that people can benefit out of it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sakshi. Mallika?
Hi. First of all, thanks to everyone for bringing more light to emotional wellness, because whether we consciously accept or not, we all are emotional beings. And research has proven that emotional trauma or emotional pain is 40 times much worse than physical pain. And there are lots of studies, and especially the Harvard study says that 70% of all doctor visits are because of the emotional pain and the stress that we are going through. So we no more can afford, to look at wellness in silos. It is not about just physical fitness or health. As human beings, we have the physical aspects, mental aspects, and emotional aspects, which together contribute to your overall well-being. So I think, as per the latest experts also speaking, emotional quotient can decide your winning factor. So now we are more talking about, because Google has all the answers. What sets you apart is how you can perceive, interpret, and respond to situations. And this all boils down to emotional intelligence. So once again, I'm very excited about this topic, and I'm looking forward to learning from all the experts and looking forward to the questions from the audience as well.
Thank you so much, Mallika. This is a very beautiful and a very crucial topic. Let us discuss more on 30th of September, which is a Thursday. Sharp at 3 link will be shared. Please come and join us. Thank you so much.